Pros on Cons, where we are in no way professionals, nor do we always talk about cons, but I like the name, so we keep it.
We do like the name.
I am your Nashville Geek Girl.
I'm your friend Jack.
And we are in week 2 of the new format for Pros on Cons.
We've been trying to make some changes here, just small tweaks.
Additions.
We're
not going to stop bringing you guys local event reviews, but in addition to that, we want to do this more, what did I say, talk show with a geek focus.
That sounds about right.
Sounds pretty professional. I like it.
We're not professionals. Why are you doing that?
So, basically, we wanted to broaden our spectrum. We wanted to, go farther than Nashville, farther than Middle Tennessee, beyond linear space and time.
Like Canada?
Not Canada. It's cold there.
Oh. Hey.
So, basically, if it is something you would see, do, or talk about at a convention, we want to talk about it here.
Yeah, and
Simple.
I think it's going to be a good time, a new adventure, so to speak.
With that said, last week we talked to Ned and Ted of Adventures of Ned and Ted. There was a lot of in that sentence. This week, we want to introduce you to the creative, wonderful, amazing minds behind Ned and Ted, Andrew and Connor of 2Player Media.
And we've been friends with these guys for a while now, and they really are great to talk to and hang out with at a convention. Of character, I mean, in character it's fun too, but... Very soon, 2Player Media, it may have already done, but I don't think so. Very soon, 2Player Media will be unveiling their new website. So go check out 2playermedia.com. I think it's going to be amazing. Speaking of revealing, in an online exclusive interview with Andrew and Connor, dun, dun, dun.
They revealed to us how they came up with the idea behind Ned and Ted, and also a couple of their other projects that they do. Nature Time, which is one of my favorites.
Oh, sugar packets.
They let us in on some secrets of some upcoming adventures, which we're going to shamelessly share with you guys.
Because we don't keep secrets.
I'm good at secrets. So here's that interview. We are here with Andrew and Connor of 2Player Media.
I am Andrew.
Hi!
That's my name.
And thanks for joining us, you guys. We really appreciate it. So we just wanted to talk real quick about all of the things you guys are doing, because you guys are doing a ton of stuff. You're doing the Ned and Ted videos. You've been streaming on Twitch.
Sometimes.
if we were able to not work real people jobs, then we would do it all the time. But it's difficult to kind of schedule that into everything we do.
Yeah,
it really is.
I'm sure. And we appreciate you taking the time to talk to us tonight.
Of course.
Yeah.
Where did the idea for Ned and Ted come from? That's what I need to know.
Take this one.
For sure.
All right. Okay, so the thing is, it just we went to Goodwill. All right. We just went to Goodwill. There was no. He just goes, "Hey, let's go to Goodwill. I have some money. Let's see what we come back with." And we're like, "All right."
We wanted to make a Vine video.
We had this idea for Vine, and we just were gonna see what the fuck was in Goodwill. And so we go in there, and within probably 5 minutes, we see these plaid shirts, and we have been doing this voice, just this dumb, doing the worst Southern accent impression of all time.
Yeah.
We had been doing that, and so then we found the flannels. We're like, yeah, let's cut the sleeves off of that, and we'll just do that. And then while we're walking around Goodwill, the NASCAR hat and the Bud Light hat that he wears are just hanging next to each other on the thing, like some kind of, and then there was a little bit of light that but anyway, we just grabbed
music.
Grabbed him. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, we're just gonna buy this, and we're walking around, and we bought this other pointless shit, and then we bought a wheelchair.
Yeah, I bought a wheelchair.
Did you really buy a wheelchair?
Bought a broken $35.
It wasn't broken. It was one of the armrests was gone, but the rest of the wheelchair functioned perfectly.
No idea. So we get back to his house and we put these outfits on. Oh, and the pants too, the green and the horrible camo.
It's awful.
And after wash it, we washed the clothes a lot before putting them on, because we were like, I don't even want to know what has transpired in this.
Somebody killed a deer in these pants.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. But we put on those outfits and we just started vining, and we had this idea. Ned and Ted was going to be like a cooking show, okay, and we were just going to make like a fucking mess. Like that was going to be the whole idea.
Put things in the top.
Welcome to Ned and Ted cooking show. And it's like take a hammer and like break a water. I don't know, like a rip off of Gallagher or something. But we had this idea, and then so a lot of freaking time goes by. Like don't even mention Ned and Ted once, like forever.
And I'm like, hey. I want to go to MTAC.
Like, all right, cool, MTAC, yeah.
And because I had been going to conventions for like fucking 12 years before we ever did any of this stuff. And I used to cosplay and do all that stuff. Yeah. And eventually I was like, man, I'm kind of bored with what I'm doing there. And he had never really been to anything.
I'd been to one convention prior to the first time we did the first video doesn't exist anymore actually.
Yeah, it's, we took it down because we
went there and we had 3 characters actually. We had three sets. We came in with a backpack of just a bunch of the clothes, and then
we had Neri and Siri.
The first characters we did were Eastern European people, and we offended this like because he kept saying we were Lithuanian. That's not a Lithuanian accent, and this one guy on YouTube was like, I'm Lithuanian and I hope you die. The comment was so insane. We were like doing these nice, terrible Borat things and like talking to people. It was dumb. And then we switched to Steve. I did Steve at the thing. That's another video that we did. And then we got to Ned and Ted. And so we just ran around. By the way, didn't know that press passes were a thing. Okay? Mm-hmm. Forgot to charge the camera before going.
So we were charging it after.
We were plugging it into like wall outlets and like doing all the interviews like at the and of course like no one knows who the hell we are, and we just look shady as hell. It's like, you want to come talk to us on the video camera, and so we did those interviews as Ned and Ted, and they were funny. Don't get me wrong.
They were the best out of everything we did.
Yeah, it was just like everything else kind of sucked, but that was funny.
Yeah.
And then we kind of just let that go for a while. And then, sorry, I'm getting over a cold. And then we went to do it again, and we watched our old stuff, and I'm like, man, like, we weren't, like, mean, but some of the stuff we said was a little too rough, and I'm like, I don't want to make a video like that because...
I don't want to make fun of people.
Like, too many very popular YouTubers...
That's what they do.
They just rip on people and, like, are seriously mean to people of any fandom that's, whatever it is. And so we were like, what if Ned and Ted were just these overly positive people that don't get it and believe that whatever they're looking at is real? And so we interviewed every single person
just make fun of ourselves.
Yeah, like let the people in cosplay like role play and just have a skit with us basically. Yeah. And then that's what it's been. And so much more fun. And then then people started being like really nice to us, like, thank you so much for like being, I'm like, yes, like that's cool. That's so amazing, that you feel that way. So
the first time somebody came up and shook my hand, asked for an autograph and a hug, I was like, what?
First thing we ever signed.
I suck, right?
First thing we ever signed was a can of off-brand luncheon meat. It was Spam. We signed Spam.
Yeah, that's great.
And a Chuck Norris Steven Seagal DVD.
Dual-sided.
Dual-sided.
The best of. Yeah. Anyway, so that's what Ned and Ted is. Ned and Ted is simply us having fun with cosplayers and just being nice to folks and giving them a chance to make fun of us, basically. That's all it is. And it's a lot of fun.
We love it.
It's good fun.
My favorite video is Nature Time, though.
Oh, no.
That's my favorite.
Oh, no, you did not. You did not talk about that. You talked about it.
So if anybody watching has not seen...
That shit came into being. Yeah. Go to Connor's house, and I'm staring at the ceiling, laying down. He's cleaning his room. I'm just like, I don't know.
I want to film something. All right, I'll make booty shorts.
I screamed out. I was like, hey, I need you to make some jean shorts. And he's like, what? I'm like, just do it. So I just had this idea of what if there was this horrible... Like, this guy, he wants to be a nature host, but he talks like...
He's real bad at it.
He's just real bad at it. And the whole... thing took 20 minutes.
We went and bought
wow.
stereo for the first one we did.
A boombox.
We didn't think about putting video, like music over our video because I'm an idiot.
Like you could do that in post.
We bought like a $15 boombox and I hooked my phone up to it via auxiliary cables and played Strike It Up on it.
In a neighborhood, though, highly populated.
neighborhood.
Like, he's doing the dance, and there's, like, people mowing their lawns and shit, like, looking at us. And of course, I'm running around looking the way that I do, and I'm just running around just doing the night, sugar packets. Oh, what have you done now? You know, and he's, drag it out! And of course, his name is, Fred Pucker Tits.
Puckered Tits.
Puckered Tits.
Puckered Tits.
Don't know why that was the name.
That was because I come up with all the names.
What it was.
That's pretty good. Speaking of Dylan does I call him my dad, right?
Oh my god.
That's really funny.
That's the best video on the channel.
So good.
He, funny enough, and I'm sorry, Dylan, I'm selling you out, but he, like, legitimately, his dad is super cool. Mm-hmm. Dylan's dad is an awesome guy, and
half the stuff in those videos may or may not be true.
Yeah.
Like
Dr. Pepper is his dad. He's a very successful human being.
Yeah.
And Dylan used to just talk about him a lot. But there was one conversation, and this is why this video is a thing, where he just kept saying, "Well, my dad." And then I said that, I was like, "Really, Dylan? Is your dad just do everything? Your dad. What you call your dad? You know?" And then walked away and like came back and was like, "Dylan." We physically wrote probably 9 of the things that he said, and then at one point I'm like, just go. And for instance, the taco stand thing that he says, 100% on the spot. The pancake thing that he said, and any one-liner that he said, like, Dr. Pepper is my dad invented the papaya, like bullshit like that, just fucking came up with it on the spot. Like, he's running around, and also that was a fully populated playground.
hitting the cap.
Sorry, it was fully populated playground with parents and children watching this happen.
Awesome. That's amazing.
Whatever.
Well, it's great. We love watching them, so just keep throwing them out.
Absolutely.
That's the plan.
We'll just poop them on out.
There you go.
We got lots of stuff planned. It's just a matter of trying to balance being adults and children with a video camera.
Yeah.
I have a show that will hopefully, keep your fingers crossed. The plan is to have it out in January. I've been working on the concept since I was in California after I dropped out of college, like 6 years ago, and it's a video game review / skit show where I'm gonna be behind the camera with all of my video games behind me, which is kind of an irresponsible amount. And I'm going to talk about video games.
It's an excuse. I mean, I know, like, obviously video game videos and people that do that kind of thing, they're all over the internet, obviously. But, Connor he says some funny shit about games. And so it's like, just do a show about that.
And I'm really passionate about it. And I go on really long tangents. And it won't just be video games. I'll talk about other forms of media. It's basically Connor rants about things and dresses up in costumes and talks to himself in other costumes.
I will play a character known as Horatio.
Yeah, he'll be Horatio.
It's a very deep.
My secretary.
My process for this character will involve a lot of method.
But the probably the coolest thing about any of this, besides like the pages and pages and pages of script I've written and the set that I've built and all this stuff, is the guy who wrote my theme song is actually now like a famous YouTuber. Which is awesome. When I contacted him, he only had a couple thousand followers. I was like, "Dude, your music is awesome!" Like, his YouTube channel is Richad EB. That's 2 A's. So Rich AAD capital E capital B. His Undertale cover song videos have just gone into the millions. Dude is incredible, and I'm super excited to show off the song he wrote for me.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, he wrote my theme song, and it's awesome, and it's all from scratch. Like, he didn't copy anything; he wrote the entire thing. That's honestly the part I'm most excited about. Let's make Star Wars.
Let's just be idiots and do skits that are funny, and then you do your game review show, so there's some kind of like consistent thing, and then we'll go to cons, and it'll be great. Like it won't matter, and it'll be fun.
I think the goal for conventions too is to also get more involved with.
Oh, GMX was so much fun this last time.
When we got to have a panel and be on stage and do that stuff, we were like, "That's what we should be doing."
Panel, and that was an excellent panel y'all had.
Thank you.
We were very freaking nervous about that. Like, and then I don't know if you guys saw, but like 7.3 minutes before we're supposed to start, my computer doesn't hook up to the projector, and I'm like, what the why? Like PowerPoint, but for Macs. And so I'm just staring at it like, why is this happening? Because the entire thing is on there, and so. And there's like notes, like I was running it from my phone to like skip through it and everything, because you can do that. And so notes for jokes are on there, like everything's on there. And that was the whole point, was to have this visual thing, and we're going to talk about it.
Right.
And so it's not hooking up, and he's out. He has no idea. He's out.
I'm in the.
He's
other
out
room
in the.
handing out candy,
He's
trying to
like
get people to come in.
So people are pouring into this fucking thing, and I'm sitting there like, ah!
Everything ready? He's like,
just a minute.
It's gonna.
Oh my god. But anyway, yeah, that was and then it worked.
And then the keynote presentation decided to jumble up all of the.
So then there was one whole section that because I finished it and saved it. For whatever reason, the version of the project that loaded was the one from fucking before, where I hadn't put everything in yet, and so we get to this part, and I'm like ready to like do this.
You
thing.
start saying the thing, and you're like, "This is the wrong."
Oh shit! So, but it was funny because I'm like, let's just go into my files on my computer and look at all my porn. No, I'm just kidding. But it was.
I ate a can of cranberry sauce in that panel.
Yeah, you were dedicated, bro.
I did.
But that was the most fun, because then talking to folks and like goofing with them afterwards was great, and then and then doing the Geek Slam stuff was silly. Funny story. So we were asked to do that. We were pretty much done filming, like everything we were filming. We were talking to the mermaids, and we were done with that, and we had a couple of drinks at this point. And so guys like, hey, you want to do this Geek Slam, and you're gonna kind of like do the hype thing and like blah blah blah, and I'm just like, fuck yeah, let's do it, and then Connor's like, we've had alcohol.
I think that's kind of the thing with the Geek Slam, though, is by the time the Geek Slam comes around, everybody's had a little alcohol.
Later in the evening, we were done filming, so we're like, let's kick back and socialize.
We were having fun, and
if it makes you feel any better, I filmed the entire thing drunk.
Oh, we watched it. It's awesome.
Yeah, you can tell I was drunk, but I filmed it.
So we love the Geek Slam. It's a great plan. So you guys plan to do more panels and things at upcoming conventions?
Oh yeah.
Good.
I would almost sacrifice like video time for panel time. Like,
we'll probably, because our videos have been long, and that's just because we interview so many people, and it's hard to leave people out. Yeah. And we don't want to cut anybody out, but sometimes we just have to be really frugal with that.
Right.
And I think what we're going to have to do is maybe have people sign up to be interviewed, something. Come up with a new way to do that, to kind of shorten it, and instead of the videos being 10, 15 minutes, maybe bring it down to 5 to 7 minutes, and then dedicate a little more time to actual physical entertainment.
Just pause the game for a second and bring up, hey David, come here. Hey, Grandma.
Hey, get him in the center. Get him in the center.
This is Dave.
Hold on 1 second. Okay, go away. All right.
Yeah,
okay,
thanks,
go
buddy.
away. Thanks, man.
Appreciate it. Thanks. Anyway, so no. So this guy, this is Dave.
Hi, Dave.
No. David films everything that we do. All of it.
He works very hard. Yeah.
And he carries around this homemade. It's actually awesome, but this homemade camera rig.
It's actually fucking exhausting.
Yeah. By the end of the day, he's like, man, aren't these two guys just fucking hilarious? And but anyway, the video quality went from me taking turns with Connor on a handy cam going, all right, you interview now. Oh, here's the long cord and let's trip someone, to him rocking this awesome thing that's an attention getter. People ask him about that shit all the time. But yeah, this dude is awesome and does not get enough credit. Everything looks awesome now because of him. And
It does
so,
look really good.
Absolutely.
yay, David.
Yay, David!
So, David is going to be in videos now too. There are ideas that are great. So,
Are they secret? They're secret ideas.
I'm going to force feed him cookies in one of them.
That's
We're not going to reveal anything about the skit, but it's
Spoilers.
It's going to be
be great.
happy. It's going to be sad.
We're gonna make you feel things that you're not gonna be able to
comprehend.
Yeah, that you
Really.
wouldn't be able to think that you could feel before.
You're going to laugh, cry.
Laugh, cry.
You're going to laugh,
At one
cry.
point, you'll think you're a rabbit, and then you'll be like, "What? I'm a human being."
Then you'll yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Full-blown excrement. I don't know what that means. So, anyway, David.
That's
Dave.
David.
Also, he tell him about your photography stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
Let's leave David.
Oh, all
No!
David. It's all you.
Yeah, so it's dassaulphotography.com, DASSAU. I know my last name is a pain in the ass. I mean, like, doing conventions and cosplay photography is kind of new to me. So I'm kind of, just trying to break into that realm. I'm not really genre specific when it comes to photography and videography. Like, a lot of people have tried to push me in the direction of like sticking to like one thing.
Right.
And it just really wasn't my style. Like I always like to, keep myself on my toes, I guess. Just trying new things. And like this is just kind of my newest venture, is just actually doing videography, like shooting their videos for Ned and Ted was actually one of the first times I've tried video and cinematography of that sort.
Thank God that video wasn't wrecked, David.
I know,
I was being facetious. You don't stop it.
Okay.
Don't
Confidence.
But yeah, the homemade rigs, they are awesome, and they're cheap, and they were great in a pinch. But I'm hoping by next convention, that I'll have a actual one, like one that you can purchase from like Amazon or B&H Photo, because it is exhausting. The newest one that I made, like it keeps the camera like really steady, because I put counterweights on the back. But it's exhausting because it has counterweights.
Right.
It's
So,
really
like, how heavy is that?
With the weights come out to be, I think it's they're 2.5 pounds each, so 5 pounds plus the weight of the actual rig, plus my camera with like everything on it. So I guess it comes out to be maybe like 10, 12 pounds or so.
On your back
and
all day.
Sitting on your shoulders all day.
Yeah, I mean, I have to, intermittently take it off.
I bet.
The first time I tried it out, I tried to keep it on, for long periods of time, and I couldn't do it. Like the end of end of Friday of the convention, I was just like exhausted. I just couldn't move. So I just like after every video, I would like take it off, and it's like a pain to take off and put back on because you kind of have to like slip it over your head. That's kind of why I want an actual one. It's cool that it's kind of a talking piece because I made it and spray painted it black and everything, and it looks cool. But like I said, it is kind of exhausting. So I'm hoping to have a more professional one. Sorry, Connor just put on a fucking ridiculous.
Actually, what he meant to say. Little surprise.
Oh.
For having us on the interview, fresh from the North Pole, the one and only Santa Claus, coming out early for us all to do a little jig. I'm gonna pull the camera down so he can. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's a little Christmas magic, little Kris Kringling happening for you. So, yeah, that's right. Drink it in, America. Drink it in. So So yeah, sorry, Dave, you're
So-
talking about cameras.
With that said,
Yeah, I was pretty much done, but at some point in time, I'd love to, kind of beef up my studio that I have at home to where I can actually, the friends that I make at the conventions that
You can
are
lure
interested
them back
in-
to your den.
yes,
and-
lure them
Right.
into my den.
that doesn't sound creepy that way at all.
No, you're welcome.
Have to stand in front of my and do like the Silence of the Lambs thing, like. Just kidding. Get the hell out of here. Yeah, and
There's a not really funny story behind that,
yeah.
but we're not going to tell it
Yeah,
because
and no one really talks to me. I mean, and why should they really? I mean, I'm just the guy that shoots.
I mean, I don't
everything.
like you.
I don't like me either.
Oh my god! Now I feel bad.
But yeah, like I said, I'm really
So-
bad at.
So when
myself.
people see David at conventions, say hi and give him cookies. We're gonna make that a
Yeah,
thing.
I
We're
love
gonna leave
cookies.
conventions with cookies now.
So everyone give David cookies.
Cookies.
What's your favorite kind of cookie?
Chocolate chip.
Chocolate chip.
Every
I know, yeah.
so yeah,
yeah.
from now on,
If you give me a cookie, I swear to God, I will love you.
You give it David a cookie.
Yeah.
if you give it David a cookie.
You'll be my friend forever. Come back to my den.
Come back to my
Pictures
den.
of you. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's about an hour of footage. So all
God
us-
Oh my god!
Well, so
I'm
much.
sorry.
So much for
no, it's fine.
I-
All your Facebooks and Twitters.
Sure,
So-
it's really simple.
We can find it. So again, I just want to thank you guys for your time.
Sorry, they're shooting Nerf darts over here.
What?
What the fuck? All right.
So
everyone-
yeah, we just want to thank you guys for your time and thank you for what you do at conventions because we think it's really fun. And so where can people find you online?
twoplayermedia.com or YouTube /2playermedia or YouTube /2playermediatube. It sends you to the same place.
We also have Facebook.com/2playermedia and follow us on the tweeters.
On the tweeters.
It's a brand new invention. Twitter.com or it might be Tweeter. But you can post tweets
You can.
and you can follow people around on it.
I don't know why we're getting into the bird call business,
but,
but it seems to be hot.
Twitter @2playermedia. Basically, go to an internet site and type that shit in.
Type in
and that's-
2Player Media,
that's-
you'll find
that's
that.
where
Type
you're
in
gonna-
2Player Media.
Yep.
Also, shout outs to people that are affiliated /not affiliated to us. Garbage Play
Yes.
is our good buddy, Mr. Jonathan Taufer. He's awesome.
Yep.
He does lots of streams and videos and builds lots of electronics, and he's great.
If you're also looking for another awesome guy to follow, it's actually on Vine. His name is Jake Holland. Okay, he's a buddy of ours. Unbelievably funny guy and very very genuine good dude.
Also, the Popcorn Poops podcast.
Yes.
Make sure you subscribe and listen to them. That is my sister and her husband, and they are amazing.
It's incredible.
Best podcast. Like, I don't really listen to a lot of podcasts, and I listen to theirs because it is legitimately good.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
And
Are we missing?
and-
Are we missing?
David Dassoff Photography and Nerd Designs.
And Nerd
Follow them
Designs.
too.
This is why I'm not in videos.
All right. Go to those sites.
Go to all of that.
All right, thanks
Because-
again, you guys.
And we're back.
That was fun. So we want to thank Andrew, Connor, and David for taking time out of their extremely busy schedules to talk to us.
Be sure to check out 2Player Media out on YouTube and 2playermedia.com.
And don't forget to give David cookies.
Cookies.
So thanks for watching Pros on Cons again, you guys. I hope you like the new format. Give us some comments down in the doodly-doo. Let us know what you think, what you like, what you don't like. Also, if you know anybody doing some amazing creative geeky thing that we should talk to, let us know, because we'd like to talk to them.
Absolutely. Feel free to leave a like, subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe to the new Pros on Cons YouTube channel. It's brand new. It's all shiny.
Yep. Nobody knows about it yet, except for you.
Jack hasn't filthied it up yet.
I will.
So subscribe so you can keep up with us. Like I said, we're going to continue to bring you guys the con reviews that you have supported us in so much. Thank you for that. But in addition, absolutely. But in addition to that, my head's falling off. In addition to that, we want to bring you some more content. And like I said, we just want to talk to all the geeks doing all the geeky, amazing things. We want to talk to game designers, makers, creators, podcasters, event coordinators, anybody doing anything really cool and geeky. We want to talk to them, bring that information to you.
Absolutely. And we do absolutely appreciate your support every time. I know we say it. It's absolutely a real thing. We do appreciate your support because you're why we're doing this. So, with that said,
thanks for watching.
I'm Party Jack.
And I'm Nashville Geek Girl. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.